Right, Atul, I'll request you to please stay on with us. There is some other news that we're tracking and will require your inputs for the same. US President Donald Trump has said that a potential deal with Iran was now at the stage of a final determination, while laying out a detailed list of conditions for Tehran and signaling that restrictions in the Strait of Hormuz could end and soon be lifted. In a characteristically dramatic message on Truth Social, Trump claimed ships stranded due to the US naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz could now begin heading home. So, Atul, this is obviously another one of US President Donald Trump's social media posts, and he has said that negotiations are underway. It could reach the final stages. He's not given it out yet, and he has said that ships stranded in the Strait of Hormuz could soon return home.
Statement of the US President Donald Trump could have significant impact on when it comes to the energy landscape of the world, given how the Strait of Hormuz has been, has emerged as a major oil, choke point by Iran that has really disrupted the energy markets globally. Now, given that the President Trump has issued a stern message to Iran and, calling for an emergency meeting at the White House, this clearly signals the fact that, once again, sort of US reiterates that it is fully committed to, fully restore the normalcy when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz, and that Iran must sort of obliged to the conditions that the US is putting. Remember, US President Donald Trump has once again reiterated that Iran must have to give up on its nuclear dreams. It must have to restore normalcy on Strait of Hormuz without any restriction, and the ships must pass without any restrictions, without any toll charges. So clearly, US is again putting pressure on Iran. At the same time, what is kind of viewed more positively rather is the fact that the US is also very inclined to remove the US Navy sort of control that was put up on the various Iranian ports to sort of put pressure on Iran. But clearly now US President Donald Trump has made it clear that US Navy would make way for all the ships and other international consignments to pass through those areas, those crucial areas. So clearly we see a first step when it comes to opening of Strait of Hormuz has been taken by US President Donald Trump. Now the ball clearly is in Iran's court, even as peace deal continues, and US President Donald Trump reiterating again that Iran will have to accept normalcy as opening of Strait of Hormuz without any condition.
Right. Thank you so much, Atul, for all those inputs. All right, viewers, we are now in fact moving forward with some other news coming in from Karnataka, where the latest visuals coming in from Bengaluru, where former Deputy Chief Minister and State Congress President D.K. Shivakumar